Diane in Denmark here. I'm sorry for the strange lighting today. It is gloriously sunny in Denmark today, and even with the shade over our window that's up there, it's still coming in. Anyway, wouldn't worry about that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, good enough is good enough. I'm making a small video today about food waste and combating food waste. Now, recycling is one of my favourite subjects. You've seen that in Denmark we really recycle as much as we possibly can. The government or the state is bringing lots of measures, trying to help supermarkets to reduce food waste and stop consumers using products which are harmful to the environment and all that kind of thing. Yada, yada, yada. You've heard it all before. And you know that I always tell you, don't go out and buy more stuff. Use what you've already got. Shop your house. Clothes wise, I go to all these clothes swap parties, so we're kind of reusing what we already have. And today I wanted to share something with you. It's an app, an app for your telephone, or your iPad. And it in the beginning, it seemed to only be, as I could see, available in Denmark. But I've noticed over the past couple of years, it's now, I can see there are places in Germany, I believe also in the States, in the UK. Anyway, you can go on yourself and have a look. What it is it's an app which helps bakers, grocery stores, florists. It helps them to get rid of anything that they have at the end of the day, and instead of just throwing it in the trash, recycling it and squashing it all down, people have a chance to buy it for a reduced price. So everybody wins. The consumer wins because you're getting something at a reduced price. The stores win because they're not having to throw out food, and even having the food in those dumpsters attracts the rats, and so everybody gains from it. And I'll show you, because I got a bag from our local grocery store today. I'll tell you the price of it. The price of what you get depends, of course, whether it's a baker or a grocery store or a florist. But generally speaking, the bag, and it's like a goodie bag, costs 29 Danish crowns. Now, you'll need to Google the amount, but it works out something like £3.50 in British money, and I'm thinking it's probably about between 4 or 5 American dollars. As I said, you can Google it, go and Google the price. Now, the name of the app is quite a funny name. It's called Too Good To Go, which is a kind of play on words of it's too good to throw out, but also it's to go. You can go in and pick it up from your local shop. And how it works is you've got the app, and the stores, the restaurants, the florists, the bakers who are participating, they write down how many things they have available, and there's a certain time slot where you go and pick it up. Now, to give you a few examples, we've had it quite often from the bakers, and of course at the end of the day, in the bakers they've maybe had cakes, and they've got their supply of rye bread, French baguette, and they kind of overstock because they don't want somebody to come into the baker, late afternoon and see there's like 3 loaves there and think, oh, I'm not going to bother. So they need to bake more than they're actually going to sell. And at the end of the day, sometimes they use whatever it is to make, breadcrumbs, or use it for other, other things, or, making kind of sweets. But often at the end of the day in the bakers, they would sell or give the bags to the staff so it could be used up. And with this app, it's now opening it up to everybody. You can log in and say, oh, I want to, buy a bag from the bakers, but it will be a specific time frame that you go and collect it. If the baker shuts at 6 o'clock in the evening, then normally you will pick it up between, say, 6 o'clock and 6:15, because that's the time that they are, clearing the shelves and getting ready for the next day. We've had a lot of fun getting things from the bakers, because It is. It's a lucky bag. It's a goodie bag. And I know I've seen some comments with people saying, oh, they were disappointed in what they got. You can't kind of expect to get, you know, lots of lovely Danish pastries. It's whatever is left at the end of the day, but you're paying a greatly reduced price. So I went down to get one from our local grocery store today, and I want to show you what is in the bag. This is what I came back with, and I'm not advertising for any specific store. This is just one of the stores that's participating in the app thing. But this cost 29 Danish krone. I don't know what is in it, so it's going to be like one of those professional YouTubers unboxing videos. Don't worry, I'm not going down that road. You know me, no affiliate links, no mid-roll adverts and all that. You know, I'm not here to make a business from YouTube. Anyway, let me show you in store, and then I shall show you what I've got. Okay, and we're down at the supermarket, and we have bought a few things, and we're waiting for our Too Good To Go bag, so it's always excited to see what it is. Anyway, let's wait and see what it is, and I shall unpack it when we get home. Right, so here's the bag that I came home with, and you even get the bag included. Normally in Denmark, you have to pay for your grocery bags. That's why we reuse ones that we have. Right, first thing out of the bag is some eggs. And they're supposed to be used by or sold by, you know, the 30th of June. These will certainly keep for a few extra days. And that's the thing, you can't kind of expect to get stuff which is going to keep for a long time. The idea is that you come home and you use what it is. So we've got some nice eggs, and we go through so many eggs, so that is a fantastic thing. Eggs are quite expensive in Denmark. As I said to you, this whole bag was 29 krone. You don't know what's going to be in it. Normally for my eggs, a box like this, I would pay anywhere between 20 and 30 krone. So just there, I've kind of saved, you know, that's been the price of what I paid. Right, and then we've got some sausages. Great sausages. And these have to be used today, and I'll show you what they are. They are tomato and the ramsløg, which is that kind of wild garlic, wild bulb garlic. So we might have breakfast for dinner tonight, might be a change of plan. So sausages and eggs, and got some of that kind of cheap, very cheap ham. Not sure about that, but we'll probably get it into some kind of, you know, a croque monsieur, you know, a grilled sandwich. Oh, okay, lots of rye bread. 1 pack of rye bread. And rye bread can be frozen, so sometimes if we get it from the baker, we freeze a lot of the bread. Another one of rye bread. Oh, good. Actually, I might give one to Vibeke. And then we've also got some vegetables. And this is pak choy, as they call it in Danish, or bok choy. There we go. Oh, there's more twice. And some beans, some green beans. And this will be stuff that maybe doesn't look that great, can still be used, but you know, it's getting to its sell by date, and customers will always, of course, kind of look for the freshest stuff. Oh, and more pak choy, and it's organic. So actually, I'll probably give one of those packets to Vibeke, because Vibeke's vegetarian and her girls are vegetarian, so they can probably use that. So anyway, all in all, that's been a pretty good bag that we got today. And if I was to kind of work it out in my mind, like how much I would have paid, let me just get it out of the way, how much you would pay for that, you know, if you were going to buy it from the Danish supermarket, I'll tell you that was 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, probably, you know, when it was all fresh and whatever, you would probably pay about anywhere between 160 and 170 krona for this, and I got it including the bag for 29. So it's a great way for the stores to reduce food waste. The other thing is, as I said, There are now other types of stores coming on board, like florists, because the florists have nice bouquets ready to go, and at the end of the day, they're not. It's a shame to kind of just throw them away, where somebody can come and buy it at the end of the day. So everybody benefits. So anyway, I'm going to stop there because I did want to make a very short video today. But the app is called Too Good To Go. I shall link, don't worry, I shall link in the comments, and I'll make it the pinned comment, and I shall also put it in the video information. And I have nothing to do with the people at Too Good To Go. The great thing about Too Good To Go is they also have, at least in Denmark, there's a Facebook page. And if you have perhaps a local baker or a store, you can actually get in touch with Too Good To Go, and they will approach the baker and say, oh, would you like to be in this kind of collective, so that we are all kind of using what is already available, and as the kind of Scott and me says, saving some money when we do it. So as I said, probably breakfast for dinner on the menu, and Vibeke will be getting some vegetables and some rye bread. We eat a lot of rye bread in Denmark, so that is always welcome. Anyway, you probably have a ton of questions now that I've mentioned this, and if I can find it, I think I took some pictures of what we had from bakers earlier on. I'll see if I can find those and maybe add them, or I'll add them on Instagram. But it also kind of appeals to my kind of like excited part of me that you don't know what you're going to get. It's like when you were a child and you get one of those lucky bags with the sweets in them. So anyway, hope that was informative for you, and have a look in your area and maybe get on board, and let's reduce food waste if we can. Okay, Diane in Denmark saying live long and prosper, may the Danish hygge be with you. Let's recycle, 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 and see you very soon. Okay, bye for now. Yay, I found the photos. So this is just to show you what you might get in a bag from the bakers. Of course, it varies from one day to the next what might be in it. That one was an organic baker's. Now I think we also had some gazpacho soup. This was a great one because it had some yummy Danish pastries and a filled roll. And the other thing we've been using recently is the local petrol station, because they often have a lot of bake-off items like little pizza snails and juice. So anyway, keep recycling out there, and I'll see you soon.